Hi friends, welcome back to your practice. I am Katie Arnold, and today's yoga class is for those times when you have a really bad headache, a migraine, your energy is feeling really low, maybe you feel the headache coming on but it hasn't totally hit you down yet. Any of those situations, this class is going to be really great for you. We're going to help balance the energy, calm the body, work on stretching out some of those areas that can really hold on to extra tension. And whether they're the cause of your headache or just making them worse, they can help bring a little bit of relief. So I highly encourage you to give this class a try if you find yourself with a headache. It's also just a great, gentle class in general, but go ahead and roll out your mat and I will meet you there. All right, friends, for this practice, I highly suggest grabbing a blanket or a chunky beach towel. I am going to encourage it for sitting on it to kind of help elevate the hips. But we're also going to use it later by rolling it up and having it support our bodies. So if you don't have one already, go ahead and pause this video, grab it, and come back and meet me. If you've got yours, we'll go ahead and meet in a nice, easy seat. So sitting atop the edge of that blanket, legs crossed nice and gently. And then try and create that long line of energy from the spine, rooting down through the sit bones, reaching up through the crown of your head. Maybe blink your eyes shut. Taking just a few breaths to ground yourself into this moment together. Allowing the body to soften. Helping the body know this is a safe place. It's a safe place to let go, to relax, to release. A safe place to be supported, healed, protected. Few breaths grounding yourself here. And go ahead and blink your eyes open just for a moment so I can show you. We're going to do a little bit of alternate nostril breathing. So this practice is going to help balance the energy between the right and the left side, and I think you're going to find that it is really helpful with your headache. So taking your dominant hand, whether that's right or left, go ahead and take the first finger, the pointer finger, and the middle finger and fold them down towards one another. Try and keep the ring finger and pinky finger together. Thumb is going to come to the top of that right nostril, and the ring finger is going to come onto the left. So not blocking anything off just yet, but setting everything up to be in that place. Take a nice full round of breath in through the nose and out through the nose. And start to plug the right side of the nostril with the thumb. Inhale through the left. Plug the left, open the right, and exhale out. Inhale through the right. Close it off, open the left, and exhale out. Inhale through the left. Close it off, open the right, and release. Inhale right. Close and open the left. Continuing a few more rounds at your breath, at your pace. Alternating between sides. One more round. Release the hands to the knees. Allow the breath to flow in and out through the nose, effortlessly, easily. Maybe noticing some changes that have already started to exist in your body. If you don't feel anything yet, no judgments to that either. Take a breath in. Exhale, start to bring your chin towards your chest. Gently stretching out the back of the neck. If you find a point that is too far, I want you to back out. Otherwise, just gently opening the back of the neck. Maybe releasing a little bit more tension. Think about allowing that tension to just cascade from your neck down your back onto the mat and the space below you, ready to get washed away. One more breath in. Ever so gently roll that right ear towards that right shoulder. If this is enough, stay right here. If it feels okay and you have a little bit more space, you can walk those left fingertips out on your mat. Finding a little bit more length. If that doesn't work for you today, just bring the hand back to the knee. To roll that chin back towards the chest. Stay for a full round of breath. And gently take it over to the other side, rolling that left ear towards that left shoulder. Gently pulling that right shoulder down. Maybe walking those right fingertips out. Maybe not. And if you can gently release some of the tension in that neck. Bringing that head or that chin back to the chest. And gently lifting that head back up to center. Take a round round of breath. And rolling onto your knees, finding a tabletop position. Moving your blanket out of the way for now. Finding that neutral tabletop, so wrists are under your shoulders, knees are under your hips. And gently moving through cat and cow, inhaling that belly drops. Exhale, spine rounds. And maybe you don't even take this cat and cow as deep as you would on a day when you feel good. So your body really gets to dictate this practice. And I say this on a good day, that we gotta listen to our bodies, right? And my voice is just simply this guide of suggestion. And that's on a good day, or what we feel like is a good day. But sometimes the body isn't up for much more than that. The body doesn't feel good. And it doesn't mean that we can't move our bodies and try and release some of the tension. But it means we have to listen even greater. And if this cat and cow doesn't feel good at all, then we gotta let it go. If it feels okay, take one more round. Coming back into your neutral tabletop position, plant that left hand down. Inhale, reach that right arm up and open. And then exhale, thread the needle. That right arm comes underneath the left. Right shoulder comes down onto the mat. That ear is down on the mat. And that left hand can stay here, right next to the face. Or for a little bit more, walk it towards the top of your mat. And really think about stretching in all directions here. And breathing into those places of tightness and discomfort. Allowing some of that stress, that tension to let go, to release. Popping that left hand back down in front of the face. Press into the hand. Inhale, reach that right arm up and open. And exhale, plant it back down. Taking that over to the other side. Inhale, left arm sweeps up. And exhale, thread the needle, bringing it underneath the right. That left ear down on the mat. Right hand stays here. Maybe it reaches forward. And breathe. Stretching in all directions. Allowing any tension in the shoulders to start to dissipate, break up, release. Walk that hand back down in front of your face. Press into the right hand. Inhale, left arm sweeps high. And exhale, back down to your tabletop position. Bring those knees out nice and wide, big toes towards one another. Sink the hips down towards the heels, finding your child's pose. Forehead can come all the way down onto the mat. Stretching those fingertips forward. Softening the heart, softening the belly. using your breath. Inhale, pressing yourself back up to your tabletop position. And go ahead and come down onto a seat. Grabbing that blanket one more time. Sitting on the edge of it. Bringing those feet out long in front of you. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, reach those arms high. Exhale, start to fold forward. Think about bringing your chest to your toes. Grabbing onto whatever is available. The feet, the ankles, the calves. Not trying to take this to our fullest expression today, but just taking it where it feels good in the body. Allowing the body to calm down, to come out of this place of fight or flight. And inhale, sitting back up tall. And go ahead and remove that blanket from underneath you. And we're gonna roll up the blanket. So mine is still folded twice here, but I'm just gonna roll it up. So I have this nice little blanket roll, or a little blanket burrito almost. And then just set that off to the side for now. And we'll come down onto our backs, slowly lowering down, bringing those knees into the chest, taking a few gentle rocks side to side. And bringing those knees back to center, arms out to a T, and let those knees drop over towards the right. The right hand guides them down. Gaze can come over that left shoulder if that feels good. That is not working in the neck today. Gaze stays up towards the sky. Inhale, let those knees come back through center. And drop them over to the left. Again, maybe the left hand guides the knees down. Maybe that opposite shoulder is available. Maybe you keep the gaze up towards the sky. Really think about wringing out the spine, wringing out anything that you might be holding on to. Anything that you might need to let go of, so you can allow this headache to leave your body if it can't fully leave your body right now, to just start to become a little less powerful, to reduce some of its presence. Letting those knees come back through center, planting your feet on the mat. Grab that roll. We're gonna press into the feet, lift the hips up, slide that roll underneath the sacrum. Bringing one knee into your chest at a time and maybe rocking a little bit to find that supportive place of that blanket, and then let the legs come up towards the ceiling, finding our legs up the wall variation. If you have access to a wall, I highly encourage you to just send your legs right up the wall so you have that support. If you're near a couch, you can always put your legs up on the couch. So you'll have that 90-degree bend in the knees, and let the calves rest on the seat of the couch. Or you could always do the back of the couch if you don't have a wall available to you. But allowing this blanket underneath our hips helps take the work out of this pose when we don't have those available to us. And allowing this blood flow to help kind of reinvigorate our body, to help release some of that stuck energy, to allow the nervous system to calm down. Gently bring those knees into the chest. Plant the feet back down on the mat. Lift those hips off of the blanket roll and slowly lower the hips back down onto your mat. Walk those feet out nice and wide and knock the knees in towards one another. Neutralizing the spine. Bringing those feet back through center. Roll on to one side just to press yourself up. And our final time using this blanket roll, we're going to set it long on our mat. Sit so the hips are just a couple inches away from it. And we're going to line the spine up with that blanket roll. And my roll is long enough here that it's able to support my head and neck. If yours is not, then you can grab another blanket, a pillow, anything to just kind of stuff underneath your head. And sometimes it can feel really nice to allow the head to hang back. It's may or may not be the case if you've got a really bad headache or migraine today. So I like to offer up this option of really supporting that head and neck here. And then your legs can extend long on your mat. You can knock the knees in towards one another. any variation of the legs that feels really supportive for where you're at. We spend so much time hunched over our devices, our phones, our iPads, our computers, any other screens that you might have, that our shoulders have this tendency to pull forward. And this really beautiful supported heart opener, the supported fish pose, is literally allowing those shoulders to move in that opposite direction, to pull back, for the heart to shine. This is our final posture. We're using this as our Shavasana, so we'll be here for several moments. Just allow your breath to flow easily and naturally. To see what you need to let go of, what you can let go of. Start to reawaken your body, wiggling fingers and toes, knowing that if you're feeling really supported right in this position, you are more than welcome to just stay right here. More than welcome to rest in this supported fish pose a little bit longer. Otherwise, gently rolling to one side to come off of that blanket, coming into pressing yourself up out of this fetal position, finding an easy seat back the way that we started this practice. Hands can rest on your knees or come through heart center. Thank you all so much for joining me, for being here. May you find rest and ease and relief. Namaste. Hi friends, I'm just popping back in here real quick to ask you to please subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Like this video, comment below, and if there's something specific that you want to see, let me know that as well. Go find me on Instagram at I am Katie Arnold, and I would love to bring a class just for you.